So hello everyone, I am Monica from Ielts 9. Okay, so here we will be doing this reading passage. That passage name is Secret of a Long Life. Okay, so just imagine that you have got this reading in your actual exam. Okay, so what will you do? Definitely you are going to read the title of the reading passage, and after that don't try to read anything from here. Straight away go to the question, because if you start reading the story of this reading passage, you will not remember anything till the time you will reach at the questions. Again you have to read it. That's why I always say straight away go to the questions and just take your aim, means with the help of keywords. Now try to find the keywords and then try to understand nearby the keywords what they want to say about the question. So here first type of question is true false not given, and second type of question we have answer the questions below, means one word we have to just give answer in one word, means short answer type questions are there. No fill in the blanks, only true false not given and short answer type questions are there. So I will start my reading from the first type of question, because definitely the writer must have divided these questions into half of paragraph. Two types of questions are there, it means they have divided like that. So of course we will start reading, we will start finding the location of these questions from the first paragraph, because this is first type of question. Now how to do true false not given, that's more important. You should always try to understand the strategy of solving these true false not given. Okay, of course we will read the question statement and try to understand its meaning. After that I will come out with some one or two keywords, and then important keywords. With that keyword you will find the correct answer, like the greatest growth in the centenarian population across the world is in the UK. Centenarian means above 100 and above. Okay, so greatest growth in this population across the world is in the UK. Now these two words are our keywords for finding the location. But after finding the location, when we will come back to the question statement again, then what we have to match, whether this growth was in only UK, means the greatest growth in the population across the world is in the UK. If they are sharing this UK with other country also, then this statement will be wrong, means false, contradiction. And if straight away they are saying the highest growth in this old age population across the world is only in UK, then this is true. Okay, let's find this word and this, and after that definitely we will find greatest growth is there or not. So this is first paragraph. I can see this UK word here in this and here also, and now we have to find this centenarians also we have to find. Okay, we can start reading. Population is also here. Yeah, let's read it from here. This year the number of retired pensioners in the UK exceeded the number of 18 years old for the first time in history. This is remarkable in its own right, but the real population explosion has been among the oldest of the old, the centenarians. In fact, this imbalance is the fastest growing demographic in much of the developed world. Okay, developed world. In the UK, the number of centenarians has increased by 60%. Greatest growth in the population in UK, the number 60% since the early 20th century, and their ranks are set to swell even further thanks to the aging baby boomer generation. By 2030 there will be about 1 million worldwide. The greatest, now let's read the question. The greatest growth in the centenarian population across the world is in the UK. Now world is also there, UK is also there, but here what they are saying in this line, in fact this imbalance is the fastest growing demographic in much of the developed world. Okay, but they are not talking about whether this growth in this population across the world is in the UK. If the statement means the greatest growth among this across the world is in UK only. But this kind of statement is not given. No comparison between UK and world. So I will just write it here, not given. Okay. So second one, fewer families today are looking after their elderly members. Okay. Some families means very few families today are looking after their elderly members. Okay. Now next paragraph, let's find it. These trends raise social, ethical and economical dilemmas. Are medical advances artificially prolonging life with height regard? Growing number of elderly people become dependent on state or familial support. Society faces skyrocketing cost commitment. Yes, researchers who studied the oldest have made a surprising discovery that presents a less pessimistic view of the future. So in this paragraph, no family taking care is also not there. Next paragraph, people who break 90 plus barrier, physical elite, longer burden of disability. Where is the family member looking after? So in these two paragraphs you can see no family member. Fewer families today are looking after their elderly members. Nothing is given about families looking after. So you can read these two paragraphs. Nothing is given. So straight away I will just mark it not given for this also. Third, people who live beyond 90 years are likely to be in good health. Okay, are likely means possibilities are there. Yes, okay. 90 plus is in this paragraph. See this 90 plus, same word is there. Are whether they are likely to be in good health, that we have to find. It is becoming clear that people, same sentence structure, people who break through 90 plus, beyond means 90 plus barrier, represents a physical elite. Okay, far from gaining a longer burden of disability, their extra years tend to be healthy ones, are likely to be in good condition. So we can just go with true. Yes, next fourth one, centenarians tend to be in better physical health than super centenarians, means these are 100 plus, 100 and 100 plus. I think this super centenarians, I think they are they must be 120 or something. So you can just Google it. So I am not confirmed. So centenarians tend to be in better physical health than super centenarians. So we need to find the comparison, whether these, who is better in physical condition. Okay, so yeah, this word is here, see this. Okay, the average super centenarians had freely gone about their daily life up until the age of 105 or so, some 5 to 10 years longer than centenarians. Question is, tend to be in better physical condition, health than, okay, the average, no, let's read it from here, and super centenarians here also, and super centenarians, people aged 110 or over, are better examples of aging well. Okay, so it means they are better example of aging well, means they are having good health as compared to centenarians. But still, let's read it. The average super centenarians had freely gone about their daily life up until the age of 105 or so, some 5 to 10 years longer than even centenarians. So question says tend to be in better, so opposite thing it is given. In fact, they are saying in this paragraph, they are saying super centenarians, they are having much better life than this. So we can go false. Okay. So next fifth one, none of the oldest survivors in Christine, this is the keyword we have to find for location, could take care of themselves. Now he is saying, this study is saying none of the oldest survivors could take care of themselves, but this is not correct, I think, but we have to find it. One of the most comprehensive studies, this person name is there, study is also there, contacted every single one, 3,600 people from born in 1905 who are still alive, assessing their health over the subsequent decade. He found that the proportion of people who managed to remain independent throughout was constantly around 1/3 of the total. Okay, so but statement is saying something different. None of the oldest survivors in this study could take care of themselves. Means, decide it yourself. Now I am showing you question statement. Here this study had found, assessing their health over subsequent decade, he found that proportion of people who managed to remain independent was constantly 1/3 of the total. But here they are saying, fifth question says, none, means nobody was taking care of themselves. So that is also false answer. Sixth, research findings from Cambridge and China. Cambridge, yeah, Cambridge exam, Cambridge Ielts exam. Research findings from Cambridge and China conflicted. So confliction we have to find between Cambridge and China with Christianian's findings in Denmark. So let's find Cambridge and China. So this paragraph is done. Now let's read another paragraph. So Cambridge, University of Cambridge is here, and we have to find China is also there. Now what we have to find, whether they were having conflict with the Christianian finding in Denmark. Okay. Optimistic findings are echoed in studies all over the world. In MC Carroll University, Cambridge studied 985 people over 90, found that only 1/4 of them were living in accommodation specifically catering for the needs of older people. Research in China reveals that centenarians and non-agenarians spend fewer days ill and in bed than younger elderly groups. Of course, people can live independently without being okay. So here they are just talking about what they have said. I don't think so they are fighting for Christianians finding in confliction. We have to find confliction, like fight, conflict. So see this next part of this paragraph, independently without being entirely healthy. And it is true that most centenarians suffer from some kind of ailment. These range from to simple loneliness. Okay, so here they are talking about this Christianian optimistic findings, means all over the world it was echoed, means everyone were discussing about, but there was no fighting, because here we have to find conflict. Research findings from Cambridge and China conflicted with no confliction, means opposite thing. So research finding from Cambridge and China conflicted with this finding in Denmark. No confliction is there. Whatever he had said in studies, so same kind of thing they are talking about. Found that only 1/4 of them were living in accommodation specially catering for the needs of, and China reveals that centenarians spend fewer days ill, and same kind of thing they are saying, means there is no confliction with the statement. So what we can, so no confliction. Here they are saying conflicted with findings, so we can just mark it again false. Now last question. Centenarians may suffer from stronger feelings of isolation than isolation word just we have read. Here they are doing comparison with younger generation. So here most centenarians, so this in this same sentence, same paragraph, it is true that most centenarians suffer from, same sentence structure is there. See, I will just show it to you. Just a minute. Suffer from some kind of ailment. These range from this to simple loneliness. And not all the oldest survive by delaying illness, disability. No. So here they are not doing any comparison with younger generation. So we can go not given. You can read the statement again and this statement. It is true that centenarians suffer from some kind of ailment, and this ailment they were talking, but comparison with younger generation was given, and here younger generation, but here no comparison with younger generation. That's why it is not given. Now next question. Choose one word only from the passage for each. Yes. Okay. So till then you can do this. Okay, and like and just give a beautiful comment. What name has Jessica Everett? Okay, so we have to give short answer, means one word answer for this question. What name has Jessica Ewart given to the category of centenarians who become 100 without suffering serious disease? Now let's find this word, Jessica Ewart, some person name. Now in next paragraph, that paragraph we have done. Now in next paragraph I can see this person name, Jessica Ewart. So name, she has given something of state. Examined the medical history of over 400 centenarians. She found those who achieve extreme longevity tend to fall into three categories. About 40% were delayers who avoided chronic disease until the age of 80. Another 40% were survivors who suffered from chronic disease before the age of 80 but lived longer to tell the tale. The final 20% were escapers who reached their century with no sign of the most chronic. So three names she had given: delayers, escapers and survivors. So we are looking for what name, see this, what name has Jessica Ewart given to the category of centenarians who become 100 without suffering serious disease. So serious disease, no sign of most chronic disease. I think escapers are there, and survivors who suffered from chronic disease, and delayers avoid. Okay, so here is in this escapers who reach their century with no sign of most common chronic disease. So we can just write escapers here. Now next question, I have written escapers. What factor is most likely to contribute to longevity in man? Okay, man, longevity and factor we have to find. Okay, so we have got answer here. Now 1/3 of male word is here. Centenarians were in this category compared 15% of women. In fact, two fare were differently when it comes to this word also we are looking. See this. Now we have to find there are far more female centenarians, but the reason for this are unclear. Centenarian women tend to lead healthy style. Okay, we have to find men. Yeah, men is again here. Men are more prone to risky behavior and chronic illness. So it must be genetics which allows some men to reach extreme old age. What factor is likely to contribute to extreme old age? Men are more prone to risky behavior, chronic illness. What factor is, no, behavior and chronic illness will not be the factor. So it must be genetics which allows some men to reach extreme old age. Longevity means he is saying. Evidence of this comes from longevity hotspots. So factors, though I think this genetics, maybe he may be talking genetics. Same spelling, please write down whatever it is given, whether S or ES, it should be from here only. Now 10th number, which place has the largest population of centenarian in the world? Largest population. So we will not go to first paragraph. See this next three paragraphs are left. So we are looking for largest populations in the world. Japanese island is the front runner. 58 centenarian per 1 lakh people. It has the world's highest proportion in this age. So what we can write here? Which place has the, okay, place he is asking, no, the country. Japanese island of Okinawa is the front runner. It has world's highest proportion in this age group, with Sardinian island not too far behind. Okay, which place has the largest proportion of in the world? So he is saying Japanese island Okinawa. So we will just write here Okinawa. Now we have written Okinawa from here. Now next, according to gerontologist, what should people avoid neglecting if they wish to reach old age? Okay, this is the keyword. And what should people avoid? Yes, let's read it. Which leads to, let's find this word. I am looking for this word only because time is less. Yeah, this word is here. Okay, but members of such communities usually share a particular environment too, but this alone cannot explain longevity. Have emphasized the importance of regular exercise. So anyone aiming to reach a century should not underestimate this. They have also found that influence on lifespan of social factors such as wealth. Okay, something different there started. What should people avoid neglecting if they wish to reach? Avoid. Have emphasized the importance of regular exercise. It means we should, oh, no, we should avoid. No, we should, what should people avoid? Neglecting. What? Okay. Two negative words. Avoid also. Neglecting. People should avoid, because people usually they are neglecting what people, importance of regular exercise. We should people are neglecting regular exercise, I think he is saying. So anyone aiming to reach a century should not underestimate this. Means exercise. Exercise, sorry, exercise. Now next, what social influence on longevity decreases as people get older? Social word, just, yeah, social factors. Yeah, this I have read. They have also found that influence on lifespan of social factors such as wealth fades as we age. Fades. So social factors, I think he is talking about wealth or something else. What social factor on in longevity decreases as people get older? So we were reading this. They have also found that influence on lifespan of social factors, this is the location, decreases, such as wealth fades. Fades means less. Fades like from dark to less, from yeah, fades as we age, means as we grow older, this social wealth factor fades, means less, like decreases. So here we will just write wealth. In what species, next one, in what species apart from humans have longevity genes has been reliably identified? Species, something species they are talking, apart from humans. Okay, let's find it. Species means animal. Longevity genes have also found in other organisms, including particular worms. Longevity genes have also found in abundance in other organisms, including over 17 particular worms. Unfortunately, it is different story in humans. Have been suggested. So this is the species, I think, in which species apart from humans have, so this from here to here, they have paraphrased the sentence from here to here. See this, unfortunately it is different story in humans, so they are saying apart from humans, and a particular in which species. So organism is not species, so particular worm, so we will just write here worms. Thank you.